Nightblade tank build video. You can always check out my other videos for how to play her in trials and dungeons and whatnot. So let me go ahead and show you first my my sets I have equipped. So I'm using a leeching plate, which helps with the health, the healing taken, because I heal myself. It's a sap tank, and also helps heal when you take damage here. I'm also using Lord Warden's Dusk Mask. I guess I'll show you the enchants I have on these. So I have the Crusher enchantment on this one. I have the Plague Doctor as my second set, and I have the 3 enchant on that one. The Plague Doc adds the health and the healing taken. Nightblades are notoriously squishy, so I generally keep this set on. Can switch it out for Ebon, and you can switch out leeching for Torgs or Alkosh if you need to. It's just you're going to need a few more heals. Okay, and main hand backup, I have a Plague Doctor Axe, which is defending with a weakening enchant on it. So the front we have the Crusher. This shield just happens to be well fitted. I haven't trait changed it yet, but I will be trait changing it likely to either reinforced or infused. This is the leeching shield here with the tri-enchant on it. Okay, so back to the Lord Warden. I have a medium headpiece on, so I can get the Undaunted passives. This adds spell resistance, physical resistance, and can summon more physical and spell resistance for you in the group that are near you. I have a Plague Doc infused Cuirass on. It's all heavy, and that way I can have more magicka, health, and stamina. I have divines for the Lord Warden's epaulets. You could also do this in sturdy if you want. I happen to have it on for a little bit more magicka recovery. It doesn't make too big of a difference if you have one piece either way. Okay, and the waist is Plague Doctors with a max health enchant on it. You can always mix up your enchants a little bit to hit the stats you need. Sturdy. Then I have the gauntlets on, which are sturdy with a max health. And then I try on the infused greaves since it's a large piece. And then the feet is sturdy since it's a small piece with another max health on it. I have a Plague Doctor's necklace on. I'm about to go buy the gold one from the Cyrodiil vendor, and then it will be gold. And then I have gold rings of leeching, which you can get from the gold vendor in Cyrodiil. Okay, so just to show you my character looks like, this is without food on, so I generally use this food right here. I'll show you what that looks like in this. So that's the max health and max magic. I don't generally use a tri food, but you definitely can if you need to. I just have all these other ones here for writs and stuff. I tend to need to have a bit more magicka to keep things going, and the stamina is not that big of an issue because you don't block as much with a Nightblade tank. Okay, so back to the character sheet here. Yes, I've done hard mode Falkreath. Okay, so these are my setups right here. I have 23 into magicka, 11 into health, and 30 into stamina. Okay, so as you can see, that gives me 25k max magicka, 40k max health, and 16k max stam. So that way, when I get the shards, it regens my magicka. Okay, the magicka recovery is about 1850. Health recovery slow, because you don't need that, neither stam. And those are my resistances. I'll show you my resistances above. Okay, so that's about what it is. That's just the other side. Okay. And then when it procs with the Lord Warden, that adds a bit more, so it brings your resistances much higher. Okay. And then as far as my skills go, I have Refreshing Path. I have Inner Rage. This is your main taunt that you're going to use since you're Magicka based. Refreshing Path helps heal you and those on it. It increases your movement speed, which was helpful. You're trying to taunt everything. The Mirage gives you Major Evasion, Minor Resolve, and Minor Ward. Increases your dodge chance and your physical and spell resistance. I have Purge on here. Right now I also switch it out for Guard. Then I have Leeching Strikes. So that restores stamina after the effect ends, which is helpful. I have Aggressive Warhorn on here to help the group. Okay, my other ultimate is Soul Harvest. You can switch that up for Barrier if you need to. I just happen to have this on because it afflicts the enemy with Major Defile. Okay, and it also makes my ultimate regenerate really quickly. I have Swallow Soul on here, which heals me for damage inflicted, and I get Minor Vitality, which increases my healing. This is the other taunt. I usually just apply this on bosses or health heavy ads, so that for the ransack, so that I can give them Minor Fracture. And I also get Minor Resolve on this for more physical resistance. Then I have Sap Essence. So it gives me Major Brutality, Major Sorcery. I don't need the weapon and spell damage as much, but it's good to have those. Then Retreating Maneuver, I just had that on for Vet AA that I just did, because you need to run quickly through things, otherwise I put Guard on there. And then you have Heroic Slash, which gives Minor Maim and Minor Heroism, which increases my ultimate regen. So let me just show you the Guard that I use. Okay, so this is what I usually have on. So it increases my allies' critical strike damage. So I'll put that on DPS in 4-man dungeons. And I use it as off tank if the other tank needs a little bit of help, like in Vet Hellra or something. So that's what I usually have on. Okay, so that's about it. If you want to see tank in action, then you can go ahead and check out my other videos. Thanks.